Guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. This was a chess time correspondence game, and I've been doing Scandinavian theory repertoire. This was declined, so releasing the bishop, developing the knight for white, and then developing our knight, put pressure on the d4 pawn. They take the c for 5, d takes c. Then we make the pawn chain, so the bishop's outside the pawn chain. Knight's coming to attack c7, follow up moves. So we grab the pawn back, and then there's a possibility of having the knight up here, you see. The queen up here, you see. But then the knight can just drop back. So I'm just looking at this. They do allow arrows, and that's good. So moves after him, white's got a bishop to come out, yeah. Knight f3, c3 maybe. Bishop here, looking to castle queenside. Black's options: knight f6, bishop e7. We're still underdeveloped, right? So the bishop's come to attack. Then we've thrown a check in. c3 to block. Can't take the knight because the bishop's protecting, so we attack the knight, and then there's a double whammy here, so we've got to retreat the queen, and then we're losing a knight, but then we have to take, and then we're in kind of a bit of trouble here. Luckily we have the escape square for the king, so we're in a bit of a mess here. Then knight f3, that's fine, kick the bishop. Bishop comes back to f4, then we attack again. White gives up the knight. Not too sure. Oh yeah, but we had the knight to protect the pin against the king and the queen. That was fine. Castling to look to put pressure on this square. Does it allow you to? I'll have to have a look at this after. And then we're attacking the bishop. Bishop takes the knight, which I thought was a bit unusual, because I would have thought they'd drop back and then we go g5, and then they've still got the bishop here, yeah. But anyway, they take, we take back, got some kind of stability, even though we've got control of the centre, we've got bishop pair, we're a piece up, yeah. I mean, their c pawn's quite strong. The bishop, king's in not a nice square, and this just got mental. So the queen's come down to attack the light square bishop. I missed that. So my idea was to have the rook here and then attack up here after this. So if they did push up, then we could take the rook type thing. So I completely missed the fact that the queen's grabbed the bishop for free. We attacked the queen with the rook to g5. The queen's come down attacking the king, no problem. So the rook comes back to defend. Could have grabbed the pawn here, but then we would have a cheeky discovered check, and then the bishop wins the queen here. So the queen, he spotted that. Queen's dropped back. Then we've pushed again with the pawn because we wanted to get the queen out and about, but we can't take this, or if they take here, we can't take back now because of the check from the rook. So we took rook takes, queen takes pawn, defending on e5. So we've got one pawn, we've got the queen, pawn's attacking. Now I thought for a couple of minutes here, do I take or just push up? Then I thought, if I push up, then this pawn's got back up here and here eventually. Let me just get the arrows across there and then down here, you know what I mean? So I took in the end. Bishop takes, attacking the rook. Now here comes the trick. Rook up here, queen takes rook after we've taken the bit, and then we've got mate, but he spotted this and I missed this check here. Now here's the bizarre thing, I've offered the exchange. So what it is now, it's pawn takes queen, bishop takes queen, and then pawn up here, but then we've got rook takes, right? It was two rooks against a bishop and rook endgame, and it's a one game for white played out right, you know what I mean? But like I said, people who resign early There is etiquette, but sometimes you just got to go to the depths of despair, haven't you? Go to the edge of defeat. I keep telling this in my videos from searching for Bobby Fischer. So anyway, king to e6. Boom. What's the queen done? They've taken the bishop. They've taken the bishop only to leave. Queen takes g2. Checkmate. Abracadabra. Houdini. Come on down. Magnus Carlsen, eat your heart out. Come on down. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. A big shouts out to my opponent. Let me just find his name. Alfredos from Romania. Javad, Bini Bini, Monka Monka. Uzi Bunna, Alfredos. Great game, mate. Thank you. Yeah, we'll have a rematch. So guys, check out the channel, Rooks and Hooks. Big shouts out to Sutton Coldfield Chess Club. Big shouts out to Over the Board, Four Corner Club, and Checkmate Birmingham, and the rest of everyone else who's playing. Oh, Chess Caf down on every other Tuesday at Bridge Street, Bridge Caf. Okay, guys, on Allison Street in Birmingham. So big shouts out to Karan, and the rest of the crew down at the Caf there. Okay, thanks for your support. We'll see you soon. Come on down.